We got some bad news today, guys. We got some bad news. Apparently, one of the goats is taking a huge hit. The goat that has brought much, much entertainment into people's lives. And this goat goes by the name of Gamestop. So, guys, apparently GameStop is planning to close hundreds of their stores. They're not going out of business or anything, but they definitely are closing. Well, to our knowledge, it's not the article didn't say that they were going out of business, but they are definitely closing a hell of a lot of their stores because I don't know the exact reason why, but I mean, if you really think about it, okay, let's break down the lore of GameStop. Okay, when GameStop first became a thing, that was the place where everybody got their games from. Okay, you didn't go to punk ass Walmart to get your games. You didn't go to any of these other stores to get your games. No, you went to GameStop to get your games for your consoles. And back then, that was the best way to get your games because they had a whole rewards program too, bro. Like every type of well, not every type. Obviously, they didn't have every type of game system, but like, bro, you went to GameStop for your new PlayStation 3 games. You went to GameStop for your new PlayStation 4 games, Xbox 360, Wii games, Wii U games, even. I don't know. I think people went to GameStop to get the Nintendo Switch as well. But you basically went if you were going to go anywhere to get that is a that is a crazy first comment on this live. But you if you were going anywhere to get your games, it was GameStop, and it's kind of sad to see what's happening to it because for many of us, GameStop was our childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing really like how I explain this. There was nothing better than either going to GameStop on your birthday or getting a game from GameStop on Christmas and just having that plastic wrap. You know what I'm saying? Having that plastic wrap on your game, holding it, can't wait to get it and put it in the console when you got home. It was amazing. It was amazing, but unfortunately that time has come to an end. Now the only thing people really go to GameStop for is for like accessories and Pokemon cards. Or if they broke their controller. Okay, we already started with the bullshit. Okay. We already started with the bullshit. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? What's up? Uh what's up, Seven? Leroy? Mars? Only two people to nine? Yeah, then we went from nine to three. The interesting thing about YouTube lives is like you can literally jump from like 3 to 20 people, then from 20 to 2 people. Like it's YouTube lives are very interesting. Is it tight? And the comments are crazy. And the comments are crazy. How you doing, Bailey? Robot? Is it pink? What is wrong? Why? Okay. Can you? No, I'm not saying that. I will not say that, Mars. Your name is Casey. Nice to meet you, Casey. I'm not worried about whatever you're talking about. I'm just wondering if it's brown. It's no, it's not. I wash my ass. Yo, this lab is whack. Yo, why are you here, cuz? Matter of fact, the lab just started. We started. How you gonna say it's whack already? Okay. I'm about to take a massive dookie. What? I don't think I need to know that solo. Love you. My name is Casey. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Casey. Don't watch it for a week, please. Oh, y'all on some demon time, bro. Do I need to step away? Do I need to step away? Dude, my fucking. Okay, pull down every single time, bro. It elevates. And every time I blink, it just elevates like a millimeter. And just keeps going up and up and up. Alright. I'm just kidding, bro. I was trying to see how many lives I can type this on before somebody responded. You the first man. Yeah. If you guys type some out of pocket, here's the thing. As long as you don't type like, as long as you don't go too far with it, I'll try to respond. You know. Let me see more of you. What is wrong with you, bro? 7. Are you good, bro? Can you put on some music, please? You know what? I will put on some music. I will put on some music. It's gonna be non-copyright music though, because I ain't trying to catch no freaking claim. Where's my remote? Last thing I need right now is a claim. And my TV turned off for some reason. Hold on, guys. Just give me a little bit of time. This thing just randomly turned off. And it's still. Yo, what's going on with this TV, bro? Are you good, cuz? It had to update. Are you serious? I don't even know what's going on anymore, bro. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Alright. Hopefully that's good enough for you guys. And I come back to y'all spamming 6-7. Of course. Okay. Let me get back to what I was talking about. So, okay, let me turn it down 1 decibel. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you though. In the most recent years, I haven't really been buying my games from GameStop anyway. But it's still kind of sad to see what's happening to GameStop. You feel me? I'm not gonna fart on you, bro. Nice hat, bro. Are you into men? No, I am into women. As my uncle always says, you're not a real man until you've been with a man. Who is your uncle? Wild question, not gonna lie. Yeah, that was a wild question. Does it smell horrible? No, okay, okay. Is, what is with y'all with the wild questions today? Like just every question I read is the most wildest shit. But I will. Now here's the thing: I don't know what locations are. I don't know exactly what locations of GameStop are closing. I'm hoping that the one closest to my city doesn't close. But I mean, I it just depends on how much they're bringing in. If they're bringing in a lot of money, then they're probably safe. But if not, I might say goodbye to it entirely. But to be real with you, I think nowadays most people just go to GameStop to trade stuff and sell stuff, if I'm being completely honest. Because again, other than buying accessories and, you know, Pokemon cards, what exactly do people buy at GameStop? Because I think most people just go there to sell their stuff. Because when I go to me, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm saying me personally, I really just go to GameStop when I need to sell something. What are the dimensions of your toilet? I have no idea. Take off the beanie now. Guess who's back, puppy? You, Puddles. You're back. Who's your favorite color? Let me read that again. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is green. You guys, when you ask me to say stuff, it kind of just already tells me you're trying to trick me, so I just skip it. 6 and 7. Yes, 6 and 7. We don't put them together anymore because y'all take advantage of that. 6 and 7. How you doing, Sandra? I think I don't know if you guys remember GameFly, but I did use GameFly for a little bit when I was like freaking what 12, 13 years old. And GameFly was cool, but I didn't really like that you had a time limit on like. No, here's the thing that I really didn't like about GameFly, right? Okay, I would play a game for a week, right, and then I would send it back when I ever got done with it, or if I ever got tired of it. It would take an additional 1 to 2 more weeks for them to send the next game. And I get it, you know, the way I understand the way that the mail works now. I didn't back then, but I feel like still that was a long time to wait for another game. So I was just like, anytime I signed up for it, I only got to play like 2 games at the most. But I mean, I think it's really just for like GameFly was more for like just trying out games. But the cool thing about GameStop, if you bought a game, you kept it. I love your mustache. Thank you, Puddles. Have you ever been on Omegle? No. It's not. Okay, first of all, that's not what that is. Will you throw it back for $1? No. Bro said $1, bro. If you want me to throw it back, listen. Me throwing it back is gonna cost you at least 100. All right. Throw it back for $1. Come on now. What hairstyle do you have? I just got. I don't have waves. I'll tell you that. I got a regular cut, just a little bit overgrown. No. Forget the SpongeBob beanie. Yeah, we vibing. We vibing with the SpongeBob. It didn't look even. I had to move it a little bit. I hope this is actually non-copyright because sometimes people say it's non-copyright and then you find out later that it actually is copyrighted. Then you're in trouble. Do you have the Black Panther haircut? What was his hair looking like when he wasn't in the mask? I got that but worse. I got that but worse. Okay, $2. Do we got a deal? I should add 2 more zeros just for you asking if $2. Listen, I said at least 100. Okay, $100. If it's not $100, it's not a deal. I will say that I'll say this much. Like I said, they're not closing all the way down. They just said they were closing hundreds of stores, pending some type of. Apparently, the CEO's trying to sell for like 26 billion or something like that. Well, technically 30 something billion, but I'm guessing because of taxes, the net profit would be something like 26 billion. Can I have $100 shipped to me? Why would anyone ship $100? Like if I'm gonna send money, it's probably gonna be through like PayPal or Cash App or something. I mean, back in the day, I'm pretty sure people shipped money, but people don't really do that anymore for obvious reasons, because someone probably steal the money in your envelope. But how you doing, Laffy Tap? I'm gonna spam emoji. I see you spamming them over there. I appreciate you. Also, thank us for the 5 likes. I appreciate that as well. All right. I will say if the GameStop nearest to me doesn't close some way, somehow, then I will be continuing to buy Pokemon cards. I'm not sure why, but I probably will. How you doing, Slow Hoop? Remember me? From yesterday? Purpose now? You can have $1 shipped to me? See, I feel like that'd just be a waste of time. Shipping a single dollar. Unless you're gonna frame it or something. If you're gonna frame the dollar, then I mean, maybe. PlayStation or Xbox? PlayStation. My viewership is on the line. Your viewership is on the line if I don't twerk for you for $2. Is that what you're saying? How you doing, Gilly? You're from Canada. Nice to meet you. I thought about what it would be like to move to Canada. Like the free healthcare would be the biggest benefit. The problem is the cold, bro. Like I cannot handle cold very well. Like at all. I mean, I'm pretty sure after a couple years I'd probably get used to it. But I just can't do the cold. Can I have a penny shipped to me? Okay, well, why are we going less and less in the... Guys, I'm not going to ship money. So, like, if you pick right, you get my viewership. Oh, I picked... Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's a guitar right there. Alright, what was the other thing we were going to talk about other than GameStop? Because I think that's all I've been talking about so far is GameStop. What else was I going to talk about? Something to do with McDonald's. Do y'all mind if I look it back up? Because I kind of forgot what I was going to talk about when they're talking about McDonald's. Oh yeah. Okay, this is really pretty much a nothing burger because we kind of already know what's going on, but I guess I'll talk about it anyway. Like besides we kind of all knew this was coming in the first place. I'll talk about it because why not? Okay. Well, guys, the next restaurant to be incorporating AI is McDonald's. We already knew this was coming. Taco Bell already did it. They got their friggin' AI on the speakerphone. And now now McDonald's is doing it. So, I mean, nothing we all didn't really know was going to happen anyway. A lot of people are going to be losing their jobs to AI. We talked about this the other day, actually. But I guess nothing wrong with the refresher. I think right now is the best time for anyone to actually just buckle down and like I know a lot of people aren't going to want to do it, but I feel like there are certain industries where like your job can't be touched by AI. I feel like there's certain industries where, you know, for example, plumbing and what's another blue collar job? Plumbing. I would say electrician, but they're freaking robots. But plumbing, tower workers, people who work on towers, like signal towers. Wait, aren't those electricians too? Wait, if electricians are the people that work on the towers, I don't think. Oh. So yeah, plumbing, electrician, right now is a good time for everyone to be learning some type of trade because trade jobs are going to be the hardest jobs to replace with AI. Okay, they're going to be the hardest ones. So, construction, yeah, construction is also a good one. I just feel like a lot. There's a lot of jobs out there that can't be touched. But we all know they're going to try their best to touch those jobs. We already know. But I mean, the best thing we can do right now is prepare. That's the best thing we can do. Let me tell you guys something. Actually, when I made that Toradora Michael Jackson video, it felt good. It felt good getting back to my quote unquote roots. Um, but I said that I wasn't going to be you know making those videos as my main thing because we can't have it be our main thing anymore. If anything, those kinds of videos are just going to be fillers for whenever we have our regular content up. So, but yeah, it did feel good doing it again. I've been missing that kind of content. I don't know, man. I just hope something takes off soon. That's my biggest thing. Because I truly feel like if I try my hardest, I can make something out of this, bro. They say that a lot of people say it's based on luck. Like you just you can't put in a whole bunch of work and have it happen. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm not gonna be the guy to sit up here and say that you know it's only gonna happen through luck. Like only lucky. Not a lot of people have worked very hard and made it. It does take a little bit of luck. I will say that because there are people right now who are streaming on Twitch for like 8+ hours a day, trying their hardest to make streaming that long to like one viewer. If it was based solely off of like hard work, there'd be a lot more people, you know, up there. It's based off of more than just luck. It's like everyone's ratio is different. Some people they put in half the work and they get half the luck too. Some people they have to end up putting in like 95% hard work and they get that 5% luck. Then there's some people who put in like fucking 20% of work and one thing takes off for them and they're freaking viral. Everyone's situation is different, but they have one thing. They all have one thing in common: is that they decided to try. Some barely had to try. Some people had to kind of try, and there's others who tried their hardest and they made it. I told myself like a while back. I said that if this doesn't work by like 2030, then I said that obviously it wasn't meant for me. I really don't know if I should have gave myself a time limit, but I feel like that was a time. I feel like that was a decent time to give myself. Personally, I feel like that was a very good time to give myself because if I can't figure something out by then there's a good chance it just wasn't meant for me to do it. But I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping we actually do make this work somehow. And that's why you guys are going to see me stream pretty much every single day this year. If it's possible, because I don't, we all know that life happens. Some things you're not going to be able to do. But if it's in my ability, I'm going to try to make sure I stream every single day. I'm in your fridge eating all your butter. If you're in my fridge eating all my butter, you are probably going to have some type of cardiac arrest. We have a full box of butter, and then another box that has like 2 sticks left in it. So yeah, you're gonna have some problems. It's delicious. Yeah, it is delicious. Actually, speaking of butter, do you guys ever like when you make pancakes? Do you ever like how they do like in uh how they do in like shows, cartoon shows? They show you the stick of butter on top of like 3 pancakes and the syrup. Did you ever put butter on your pancakes, or you just do syrup? A while back, I was like a syrup only person, but like now, I'll put like a very thin slice of butter on the top of my pancakes. Very thin slice. And just, indulge. You put honey on yours? Honey's good too. I've been having a weird craving for chicken and waffles lately. The problem is every single time I have it, the chicken is overly salted. Like, why is the chicken so salty every single time? If someone doesn't put butter on pancakes, then you can't trust them for sure. That or people don't. No, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. If you drink cranberry juice with your breakfast, you can't trust them. If you see someone drink cranberry juice with their breakfast, you cannot trust them. Okay? It's either apple juice or orange juice. Cranberry juice with your breakfast. What type of shit? I mean, it's good, but like, with breakfast though? Actually, I switched to turkey bacon now, guys. I can eat the regular bacon. I mean, I've been eating turkey bacon, like, because mom would always buy it. But now I kind of have to switch to turkey bacon. I mean, I kind of like it without all that fat on it anyway, so I mean, it's fine. I think I'm eating a lot less bacon these days anyway. I just want to say I appreciate y'all hanging out. What came first though, the egg or the chicken? Hmm. I'm gonna say the chicken. Right. You're probably thinking, okay, well, how'd the chicken get there? Well, you see, Noah and the Ark. Actually, now that I think about it, that's the best way to beat that argument. Just be like Noah in the Ark. That's why. He had to round up two of every animal. Bro, I'm out here. Y'all know what I want to do? I want to watch some freaking anime. That's what I want to do. But you know, we ain't gonna do that just yet. Can't spend tomorrow doing it either. That's probably what I'll do tonight. Just chill, watch some anime. You can see the one I'm watching too, because the one I'm watching is I keep leaving off episodes. I'm not leaving off episodes. I keep stopping watching it. That's what I'm doing. May or may not continue watching One Piece because left off at like episode 60. I just don't know if I want to continue that grind, bro. That's a long ass grind to watch that show, bro, and it's still going to this day. I don't know. Those of you who have watched One Piece, bro, are still watching One Piece, I commend you. Because I don't know if I can do it, bro. It's a very long grind. And I keep clapping my hands like this for some reason. I miss the old cartoons, bro. They don't make them like the ones in the past. They really don't. They really don't. Like the cartoons nowadays. I just had a look at some of them, and personally, I was just like, bro, who's watching this? But what really annoys me personally is like they dumb down SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob, right? But they dumb down SpongeBob so much because I guess they felt like the old SpongeBob people couldn't really, they didn't think kids would be able to understand SpongeBob like the way it was. All they had to do was take out the adult jokes. There were a lot of adult jokes in SpongeBob that we didn't understand as kids, which is a good thing. But the fact that you dumbed down all these characters because you think that the kids would understand them better, you really didn't need to do that. Because dude, even the smart characters are kind of stupid. Plankton, Sandy, was pretty smart in SpongeBob. Squidward, even the smart characters are dumb in that show now. Which is why I can't watch it. I will watch SpongeBob from season 1 to season 9. And that is it. Y'all can keep season 10 and however many seasons there are currently. Because I don't fucks with it. Let's say I do have a kid, right? And I show them SpongeBob. I will show them all the way up to season 9. And I'll be like, son, daughter, if you want to keep on watching this show, that is up to you. But I'm telling you right now, it gets worse. Okay? It gets incredibly worse. But if you still love it, insanely like that, then I mean, hey, go for it. But me personally, I can't do it anymore. Yeah, they just added too many filters. They're just doing too much, bro. And the freaking unnecessary animations too. Like, bruh. I don't know. How you doing, Bet? Alright, well, I don't really have anything else to talk about, guys. I normally would try to keep you on here for like an hour, but I'm just rambling at this point. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a better, something better to do on stream than just sit here and ramble about nothing. I'm back and I ate all the cheese in your fridge too. You know what? I don't mind because that's that great value cheese. That's that cheese that tastes like that's that cheese you have to have an acquired taste for. So I mean, by all means, eat that cheese. By all means. Family Guy is the only show I can still watch because they don't have no filters. Yeah, I can watch Family Guy every season. I skip a lot of the episodes where they make it based on a whole different show. Except for like the Star Wars episodes. I do still watch the Star Wars episodes. But other than that, I don't know why they make certain episodes based entirely off a show. Kind of weird in my opinion, but you know, it is what it is. The pantry's next. Enjoy the uncooked rice. Enjoy the uncooked rice and what else is in there? Soy sauce. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.